Hi, my name's Poppy Adams and I'm here with you today during the Huge Hangout to talk to you a little bit about something which is very close to my heart, and that is self-love, mental health and a positive body image, because that is something we all need a little bit more of, I think. So to start off with, I thought I'd tell you a little bit about me. This is Mr. Chonk, he says hi. Secondly, I have been an influencer for about 3 years now. I have an Instagram page at Poppy Adams if you would like to take a look. I originally started the page as a way to document my plus size fashion outfits, as I've done a few modelling jobs, and I guess over the years that slowly evolved into what it is now as my following grew, which is just a place to come for a bit of light-hearted fun, a bit of positivity, a bit of self-love, and a place where we can all accept one another and our flaws, which I will talk more about in a bit. So I like to talk a lot about what society sees as flaws and how we can change our thinking into, okay, this is a part of my body that I just need to accept. There's nothing wrong with it. Society has made us think that there's something wrong with it. Now, I would say I'm a part of the plus size community, slash self-love, slash body positivity in the past. And I would say kind of up to my early 20s, so I'm 28 now. Let's not talk about turning 30. I have suffered badly with mental health and bad body image. But I'm here to tell you today that you will come out the other side of it. You just need to change your mindset, and I hopefully can help you do that in the next couple of minutes. So I'm a true believer that mental health and body image are massively linked, and I think it's very, very important to change your mindset, and that will change the way you see yourself and the way you accept yourself. And from then on, the way you live your life. Here are some steps that I have taken in the past few years to self-love. And I'm here to tell you now, it's not a straight line. There are peaks and troughs, absolutely. And I don't wake up loving myself every single day, but I have more good days than bad days, and that is the goal at the end of the day. So here are a few steps to happiness and self-love, which I think is paramount. Okay, so number one, stop caring about what people think of you. This for me was my turning point. When I realised it actually didn't matter what other people thought, life became so much easier. People can judge you. That's their prerogative. Let them do it. But at the end of the day, if you're doing what makes you happy, that is all that matters. Stop living to please other people. Number two, this may seem ridiculous, but honestly, it works. Fake your confidence. If you're struggling with confidence and self-love, fake it till you make it. I think what you give out, people give back to you. If you walk into a room and you're friendly, you're warm, you're engaging, even if you're dying inside, which I used to be like when I first started uni, I remember I was like, how am I going to walk into this room of people? Like, I'm not interesting, I'm not boring, I'm boring. That's not true. You have to walk into a room knowing you're someone worth getting to know. And when someone told me that once, I was like, that's so true, because I am great. Fake it till you make it. Number three, do something that scares you. Not every day, because that's just unrealistic, let's be honest. But every once in a while, say there's a party that you're too scared to go to, or a guy that you're too scared to message. Just do it, see what happens. Chances are the outcome will be good. And if the outcome's bad, you learn from it. It will be momentarily painful and heart-wrenching if something goes wrong, but you will get over it and you'll be stronger for it. And in turn, that will build your confidence. I guarantee it. Number four, stop comparing yourself to other people. I know in this day and age, especially on social media, I'm in the midst of it. You're constantly looking at other people's successes, seeing their amazing lives, their amazing trips away. Comparison really is the thief of joy. Concentrate on yourself. If you're constantly trying to reach someone else's goal, how are you ever going to reach yours, you know? And number five, be kind. If you give out positive, kind energy, you will receive it. Being negative and tearing apart other people will never fill your soul with joy. Be kind and see where it gets you. Give someone a compliment once a day. It will probably make their day. Now, I'm realistic here. I'm not saying you can follow these 5 points and you're going to walk out of the room you're in today like, I'm the most confident person in the world. Yeah, my life has changed. It is a journey. And as cheesy as it sounds, it is about the journey, not the destination, because I don't think there is any end goal. You're constantly changing and evolving as a person. But if you do follow these steps, I think it will honestly make life so much more enjoyable. Okay, so now I'm just going to answer a couple of questions by some youth commissioners from the YMCA Southend project. So the first thing I would say to someone with low self-esteem and body confidence issues is to really be aware of what you're consuming on social media. I think it's so easy to see all these beautiful, perfect, airbrushed models and compare yourself to that. Curate your feed, curate who you follow on Instagram. Unfollow people that make you feel bad about yourself. Follow women that empower you, and men, of course, that make you feel good about yourself, that put a smile on your face. We go on social media to take a break out from our day. The last thing you need or want is it to drain you and make you feel worse about yourself. Be really careful and selective about what you consume on social media. I would say that the biggest struggle I face every day is not letting the demons win. I think when you're having a bad mental health day, it's really important to remember that it will pass, and it can feel very all-consuming and like you'll never get out of it, but you will. And I'm still here. You're still here. You watching this, you're still alive. Just know that you've overcome the hardest battles you've been through, and you will overcome so many more. Tomorrow I was going to say tomorrow will always be a better day, but not necessarily. It might not be a better day for a week or a month or 2 months, but eventually it will be. And I think that is so important to always remember. So I have been plus size all my life. I still am, as you can probably tell. And I think there is an amazing support system and community online for bigger people. Something that helped me so much with my journey to self-love was finding other people like me. And I think that is so important. If you don't have anyone in your life that has the same issues as you, it can be really lonely and isolating. But if you find your little corner of the internet, I have found so many amazing other fat babes that I absolutely adore, and they've made me so much more accepting of myself, because you see other people and you realise I'm not that different from these people. Like, we all have the same problems, we all have issues. I think that's really important, to find your little space in the internet. So just to finish, I would love to say thank you so much for listening to me talk. I do love a chat, and if you go on my Instagram at Poppy Adams, you will certainly find that out. I talk so much about being plus size, accepting your body, psoriasis, a skin condition, if you didn't know what that was. And I also talk a lot about dating stories, which, you know, if you're interested in, there's a lot to unpack over on my Instagram. I just want to say, if you're struggling at the minute with how you see yourself, your mental health, your self-love journey, just know you will get there. I promise you will. If you saw what I was like, even 5 years ago, you wouldn't believe I was the same person. You are always capable of change. Never feel like you're stuck and you can't get out of it. I promise you, you will get there. Thanks so much for listening, guys. Bye.